Welcome. Today we will learn about the implementation of selection structure using switch statement. For this purpose, so let's move to the Dev-C++. We are using Dev-C++ for the implementation of switch statement using C++. Create a new project using file option, select here console application, select C++ project type. You can also select C project type. These are the much more similar syntax for the switch statement, approximately similar syntax for the both language paradigms. Here we are writing here the project names such as switch. After writing the name, we have to save the project. We are just removing the comment line. The default program structure is available in Dev-C++ already written. These are the default lines that are already written in Dev-C+. Whenever we will create a new project using Dev-C++, we have to add here a line that is called using namespace. This line is much more important while we are developing our C++ project or C++ programs, because this is the standard namespace. Our lectures about namespace is also available in the C++ program examples playlist, where we explain why we use standard namespace and how we can create user defined namespace. The standard namespace, I have to just go through from the standard namespace because C in C out statements are defined under the standard namespace. Here we are going to create a program that will accept three parameters, that will accept three values, two operands and one operator from the user, and perform arithmetic operation using switch statement depending on the provided operand. So for the operators, we are going to introduce here two variables. These are int a and int b for the integer variable. We can also define these variables as a floating type or double type. For the just simplicity, I have just write down int a and int b. For the operator is, because operator is a symbol, so that, and single character, so that we are declaring operator as the character. After these declaration statement, I have to get input from the user using input and message statement. I have just going to write down cout, enter first number. Here we will have to put the colon and say in a. In the similar way, we will get the operator and second number. We will type here enter second number, and we can get here enter operator, or we can also say the specific arithmetic operator. Okay, here we will have to change the variable names. Here will be the OP, and the last one is the B operator. Before compilation, we have to save the project file of C++. We are typing here the name for this file. We can see here these three file lines are just written down for the taking input and declaration of proper variables. After this, the switch statement comes here. The basic syntax of switch statement is switch keyword is used, and the arithmetic operator expression is provided in the switch statement as the parameter. Here we will provide the arithmetic expression, not the relational expression. Switch statement is the good, or we can also say the best alternate of if else if statement. We can provide here the single variable name constant or the arithmetic expression whose result will be the also single atomic value. Okay, here we'll provide the operator variable. Then after switch statement expression, arithmetic expression, we have to write the different or multiple cases for the correspondence of these input. We are writing here first of all, if this will be the sum, it is case statement is always followed by a colon. We type here cout. We have the input in A and B variable, so that we are writing here A plus, in case of A, we are writing here A plus is equal to A plus B. This will occur when the operator is similar or match the case containing plus operator. Okay, after this matching case, we will have to break so the remaining statement in the switch statement will not execute. If we do not use break statement after switch case statement, then the remaining case will also tally. The break statement ensures the case is matched and the remaining statement will be skipped. This is the also feature and flexibility of the switch statement. After plus, we can also say that minus, multiplication and division. Here is the plus, we can say here minus, similarly minus, and we will have to minus, and multiplication, here we will have to division, multiplication and division. Multiplication and division. These are the 4 cases for the basic 4 arithmetic operation. We can also write down here the modulus operator for the modulus operation. Okay, we have to write down the default statement after writing the entire case statements. Default statement is also followed by the column. We have write down here invalid operator, invalid operator or invalid sample. Why we have write down invalid operator? Because no one operator is matched from the entire provided cases, so that default statement will execute. Here we have to study the entire switch statement and the case statements. For this elaboration, I will take a minute from you. First of all, these are the switch statements, and this is called starting of switch statement, this is called ending of switch statement, or we can also say that this is the body of the switch statement. First of all, we will have to write down the switch keyword and provided an arithmetic expression or constant or variable that will return the atomic value. Rather than the true or false, it will also return atomic value, so that we will use here arithmetic expression, variable or constant. In switch statement body, we will use multiple case statement depending on the requirement. Each and every case will match if its predecessor case will not match. In case of break statement, the next preceding case will not match from the provided operator, from the provided input to the switch statement. Such type of statement situation may occur where none of the provided case will tally or matched. Then the default statement will execute. In the same way as we write down the multiple if else statement, where the last else statement will execute if none of the preceding, the predecessor if statement, else statement are executed, then the remaining last else statement will be executed. In the similar way, the default statement will execute if none of the provided case statements are valid or true. So that this is the basic structure, this is the complete switch statement, and this is the workflow of the switch statement. So now we are required to check out this statement working well. Here I am going to zoom out. The output is showing here enter first number. We are writing here 12. It is saying that enter operator. We just type here plus, and the second number we are typing here 3. We can see here the result is 15, and the output is in similar manner, in the same manners as we have written down. This is the input section. Enter first number, first line input, second number, and operator and second number. These are the inputs provided to the switch statement. So we can also move to the switch statement again and check out where is the default statement. This is the default statement that will execute if none of the case will match. So let's check it in the output. We just say that 12 operator is, we are saying here ampersand, and second number is 2. Now in that case, we can see here the message invalid operator is displayed on the screen. Why? Because the provided ampersand is not specified in our switch statement. If we also specified the ampersand and its corresponding statement, then this message will not appear. This is the default statement, or this is the default block of the switch statement that will execute if none of the case will true. Now another condition I will like to share with you. If we do not use break statement, what will happen if we don't use break statement after switch case statement? What will happen? I have to just write down here to remove the break statement and see what happened. Here I have type plus and 3. This is going wrong. I have to show you this is going wrong. What is going wrong? First of all, it takes input first number operator and second number. After this, it executes the plus operator or plus case statement, and this automatically execute the next statement that is called 12 minus 3. Why this is executed? I have to show it in the source code why this line is executed, because we skip break statement after predecessor the case statement, so that the control will never break or terminate the switch statement from at that point, so that case minus match or not match. This doesn't matter. Why this doesn't matter? Case minus is not matched because operator or expression from the switch statement match only once. In the successor statement, it will never match. It match from the plus operator, it execute the statement, and if it doesn't match or find break statement, then the successor cout statement will execute. Question is that why cout a static b is not executed after a minus b statement? Because here we do not remove break statement. If we remove all break statement after the plus case, then all successor statements will also execute. This is the switch case statement and simple calculator or simple arithmetic operation program using Dev-C++. So nice. Keep in touch. You can also view other lectures relevant to the C programming and data structure from our channel. Subscribe our channel and keep watching. Thank you.